I'm here with Jase's family, and Jase just finished some time with us, and what's happened to him in the last 6 months have been amazing. So let's talk about some of the things that brought you to Brain Balance.
I think what brought us to Brain Balance the most was the tantrums and his hyper-focusing on certain things like light switches. And the tantrums would be over an hour long, and we would not be able to please him or calm him down in any way or manner with anything. And then his ability to not really be able to behave around other children his age.
He would also get fixated on things and be hyper focused on one particular object or activity, and you could call his name several times and he wouldn't respond. He would just be focusing on that activity.
Right.
That was another area of concern.
How was he at school? What did it look like?
His idea of making friends would be to go over and tackle them. Really had no sense of personal space, would lay all over another student's desk or would run into them and not even really realize it.
Not listening to the teacher's directions, instead of coloring in the lines, scribbling all over the papers and things along that nature.
Gotcha. So what's it like now? I know. He's done so good.
I have my baby back now.
Yeah, you do.
We go places now. We take him into public. We used to hide from public because he was so difficult to deal with.
We went out to eat the other day.
We did.
and we were sitting there for 15 minutes and I told you, this is actually enjoyable. This is nice. And it used to be super stressful, and you'd have anxiety going out to dinner because you were wondering what he was going to do or what other people were going to think, if
Right. And I remember you guys saying you didn't go.
Yeah, we didn't.
You didn't go. Yeah. Yeah.
So we didn't travel. We didn't go out to dinner. We wouldn't even take him to a grocery store. So he goes with us now, and he pushes the cart around and does his own shopping.
That's awesome. How is he with his friends now?
He's gotten a perfect report so far in preschool. So making new friends and doing really well.
Yeah. So he had a teacher that had him before to now. What is she saying?
She told us that his attention span is fine and that he constantly wants to help her, So if she rings the bell, he does whatever it is that she says after she rings the bell. So,
that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
No negative reports.
Oh, I bet that feels great.
It does.
So his grandma has said that he's been acting perfectly when he comes over to visit. The daycare lady says that he's been acting perfect with perfect behavior, and then the pre-K teacher says that he's had perfect behavior.
How's that feel?
That feels really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels normal again. I don't know, I feel a lot more affection between him and I as well because he can verbalize things, He can tell you when he's mad or when he's upset instead of just throwing a tantrum.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So he's different. It's exciting. Thanks so much for sharing.
Thanks.